Hey, Alex. I didn't respond because I was fixing to go live. So, how you been? Nice having a little 2 week break. Good. Oh, I've been outstanding. Crazy busy, but outstanding. Been so good, it was hard to come back to do this. Something happened? No. I just been busy. Work. Making money. Been doing all things that pay better than YouTube does. Hell, even Instagram's paying better than YouTube is. But no, nothing's happened. Life's good. Life's just been happening. It's all about priorities. Oh, my camera's. I thought my chair was sinking. It was my camera's off a little bit. Ugh. Oh. We'll see how this goes. Maybe my chair is sinking. Oh, it was sinking. Yeah. I know that's the only reason you come. What song? Yeah. Dude, that's all you do, man. You constantly asking here, leaving them in my comments. It's all good, dude. You've never not shown up and not asked. But it's all good. Oh, I assure you, it'll run out sooner or later. Mickey, what's up, buddy? It ain't much better here in Texas. We've been getting a little break because we're still getting rain, oddly enough, but it's sporadic rain. So once it finishes raining, it gets yuck. Yeah, Gary was telling me how bad it is in England right now. That's normal for us. I mean, I know it's not for y'all, but it's normal for us here, especially us in the southern states. Oh, what the hell? What's showing up on my camera? Let's see. That's that way. Huh. How did that happen? Oh, no, it's not Ghost. My camera, for some reason. The hell? Did my desk get moved? So you can see the arm of that chair. You can't normally see it. You can see the edges of the green screen. You can't normally see it. Huh. Oh, did I turn the camera down too far? There we go. So I guess we just have to deal with the sinking chair. Or I could sit on something and then it don't look like I'm sinking or shrinking. We'll try that. See how that works. Got to improvise and overcome. We got horrible mosquitoes here. Ugh. I really got to quit threatening to buy a new chair and buy a new chair. Oh, dude. Mosquitoes are not exclusive to England. We have them here. Oh yeah, making we we haven't been seeing them as much, but we've been getting a lot of racket going on. A lot of noise. So they're making sure we know that we're still there, but they're not letting us see them like they normally do. Weird. All right. Hey, what's up, man? Desmond Martin, how you doing? What do you need advice about, Alex? Did we freeze? Didn't freeze, did we? That's quite a delay, though. Huh. Oh, I guess it's not that bad. That's how my wife does it. I mean, sometimes she still goes to the store, but a lot of times she does it online. I always go to the grocery store because I drive right by it on my way home from work. So, wow, that's kind of weird, Mickey. Well, Alex, that's a whole lot, dude. Uh, More stable and promising, regardless if it's boring or not, is better than not so. I worked in the bar business for a long time as a DJ. Uh, I made good money, but and when I first left that life, it was kind of but I don't regret it at all. Oh, well, that sounds really like 17 years old, but if you got good game, you should be able to pick up chicks anywhere. And picking up drunk chicks is no challenge. A little paranoid because of conflicts that have been going on in this country. You're not in America, Desmond? Alex, but you should always take stable and promising over that. Oh, I know you're barely 20. Well, you're still young, so go out and make mistakes. Make them while you're young. I usually tell people to go out and go enjoy life or be hog wild until they reach about 27, and then you need to pull your head out of your ass and start settling down. Desmond, dude, don't believe all that shit you see in the media. Fear and anger is the best two ways to control people. So yeah. Alex, I wouldn't tell you not to do it while you're this young, but you better make sure you see everything, all of it. That is exactly right, Mickey. Alex, if that's the case, you're fixed to go to college, just do whatever. I mean, while you're in college, you can bartend. Oh, you don't keep yourself locked in. Well, Desmond, I'm in Texas too. I still stay in Texas. That's where I'm at right now. Oh, well, why wouldn't you want me to recognize you? Think I'm going to say something different? I'm a solid person. I don't bullshit people. That's too much to try to remember, especially at my age. But I am still in Texas. I've lived in Texas for a long time. Hey, sweetie. You changed it to your real name? That's cool. I still use my professional name, but I have reasons for it. When I use my real name, then people start like creeping on me and shit. I do tend to piss people off. I don't need people bombarding my Facebook. My stripper name? No, Bob Sixx would not be a good stripper name. That's cool, Alex. I mean, if you're going to do that, you need to have your shit together. So that's a good idea. Yeah. I think if I was going to use, I mean, Bob is my real first name. If I was going to make a stripper name, it'd be like Bob 18 and a half or something like that. That's a good idea, Alex. Well, there you go. Clearing your head's always a good idea. You should always take some time to, like, I meditate every day. Big Dave. Yeah, if it said Bob 6.5, I'd get out there and be like, I ain't 6.5. That boy must have failed geometry in school. He don't know how to read a ruler. But Desmond, seriously, on that paranoid shit about conflicts, if you really want to get a better idea, watch news from other countries. Thanks, Savannah. Well, that don't sound like a good place to be. Wait, you're a sort of supervisor. Your manager was stealing from you, and everybody. That don't sound like a supervisor to me. It sounds like they just told you were a supervisor. I managed a bar for 7.5 years. Nobody accused me of shit. And I sure didn't steal from my girls. There's no technically. You either did or you did not. That is exactly right, Mickey. I already figured out from all of what you said, Alex. You didn't have to tell me that last part. I already saw the reality of it from what everything else you said. Come tell me what you're talking about, Savannah. Oh, that's my knife. Just put it in the cabinet with the plates on the plate because I'm going to use it.
Where your red plates are?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know where it went. It doesn't fit.
It will. It will fit. Not in the case. It goes in a drawer. Oh. But I'm going to use it when I get done. So just put it on the red plate. Well, oh, I ran somebody off giving advice to my granddaughter. I don't give a shit. Alex, I'll do your reaction here in about 14 minutes or 13 minutes. How did I handle it? I just changed jobs. It was time to move on. So I moved on. I went from being a nightclub DJ and manager to building or working in the process of building manufactured homes. They didn't like me calling them trailers, but they're trailers. I did that for 10 months, and then I went to work at Walmart Distribution Center, and I've been there for 26 and a half years, a little over 26 and a half years. You're way overthinking, but that's part of youth. Thanks, Savannah. Yeah, it's all mental, but when you're young like that, thank you. Hey, how the hell did I get logged out of there? Oh, I logged myself out of there. But yeah, don't overthink. Focus on what you're doing. You got to look be in the moment. In your future, don't think about the past. The past is lessons, but don't sit there and dwell on the past. You can't change what's already happened. You can't go back. I mean, you could go back to what you were doing, but it's going to be the same thing. So that's like when I changed jobs where I'm at right now. I don't think about it. It's definitely better. I already told you that in the very beginning. And I know you know that. Most people know that. But that's not what they want. They want something exciting or something like that. Oh, why do I keep running people off? I don't really care. I just think it's odd. All right. I don't know. You got 11 minutes left. I'll do your reaction. That's right. That is exactly right. See, Mickey's got a lot of experience like I do. I mean, I do all my side hustles. A lot of my friends ask me why I work the way I do. I get the money while the getting's good. But I still make time for my family and all that good stuff too. But you got to have your priorities. Man, that screws me up in my camera. Looks like there's something on my shirt. Huh. Weird. But Alex, who's living your life? Your family or you? You can't live for somebody else. That's not good. I wouldn't want to do anything to make my nose bleed. Well, a long time ago, I did something. If you did too much of it, it'd make your nose bleed. But I stopped doing it. Huh. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. It goes above where the wine glasses are, Savannah. Yeah, you're only 20, Alex. You should never be exhausted. So, shit, when I was 20, I could work a full, real construction job, go home, take a shower, eat, go party till the bar's closed, go home, get a couple hours sleep, and go do it again. I did that all the time. So, uh, I can tell you as a recovered alcoholic, that's not going to get you anything. So, I drank so much, they told me when I was 27, if I didn't quit drinking, I wouldn't see my 32nd birthday. So, I drank so much straight liquor, it was literally eating the lining out of my stomach. So, drinking, nothing to be proud of. Yeah, Mickey, when I watched the movie Less Than Zero and they were showing people at parties and their noses start bleeding, it kind of stuck with me because I had friends and we all laughed about it at the time, calling them names and stuff like that. But yeah, they kept doing it. I have some friends that lost their noses. Two friends that had to have their noses removed. They have prosthetic noses. Well, that's if they're still alive. I haven't seen them in 38 years. I think it is 38, 37, something like that. Hey, man, what's up? Yeah, I'll do it in just a minute. I gotta. I don't know if you've ever watched me do them here, but you won't be able to hear it, but you'll see and hear my genuine reaction. I got to do this other one for Alex first. How's it crazy? It ain't crazy. He said what he was going to do. He did what he did. They had a chance to fix it. Uh, I'm not 12. I'm a grown adult that saw what was going on. And that's nothing against you, Alex. There's a lot of dipshits out there that are all, oh my God, they were warned. So, all right, let me see. Man, I got to put my glasses on and read that whole title. Uh, yeah, Mickey, there's some stories that I won't say on here, but yeah, I get that. What do you what you want to do? Little TJ, let's see. All right, little TJ, what you want to do? Official audio. Pause it right there. I'm going to do one. You probably won't like it. I liked the little TJ in the beginning, but I haven't liked him in a long time. But you ask, and I will do. But first, I got to do this Juice World one. What do you mean, just in case I couldn't find it? Alex, I already got it up here. I loaded it as soon as you said. And it's the one that you're telling me to watch. So I'll react to yours real quick. 318. Let's see how this goes. Remember, I can't see your comments while I'm doing this. I can see why you like this, Alex. It's some real 17, 18, 20-year-old shit. Man, as much as I like Goose World, I do not like this. Well, I can tell you, I now know my least favorite Juice World song. Man, I wish I hadn't heard this. This is garbage. Damn. God damn. It's almost like this could have been some piece of shit AI generated to sound like Juice World. This is straight garbage. Man. Like I said, for somebody that's young, I'm sure it's all dope and all, "Well, yeah, that's the shit." I absolutely hate this. God damn. Not to mention all that repeating the same old shit in a 3 minute and 18-second song. Man, hurry up. Damn. I really wish I hadn't heard this. I've always liked him and talked about how much promise he had, but man, that's a piece of shit. Glad I didn't do a reaction. All the hate I'd be catching. How dare you say that? Everything he does is gold. It's the best. He's the goat. How dare you say something negative about Juice World? Oh my god, that was garbage. God. Oh, I don't, dude. I don't care. You're trying to justify. There's people that spend millions on movies and all that. It's still a piece of shit. No matter how hard you polish a turd, it's still a turd. But that's my reaction to that. I really wish I hadn't heard that. I absolutely hated that. But see, you wanted my reaction and my opinion. That's what you got. So I'm not going to sit there and argue with you. I don't care what it cost. And Juice World, that's something that cracks me up about fans. Juice World wouldn't disagree with me. He wouldn't give a shit what I said. See, that's what gets me about a lot of fans getting all butthurt when I don't like something. Well, the artist wouldn't care. They don't care about their haters. They're not aiming towards them. I mean, I'm not even a hater. I like him, but I don't like that song. They don't get upset. I've met a lot of stars. They couldn't give a shit less. Man. Oh shit. Sorry, Mickey. I was doing that reaction. I'm sorry. He's probably already gone. But that was a piece of shit. Just straight garbage. Ugh. I need to wash my ears out. Ugh. Gary, what's up, buddy? That's how you do it, buddy. It's all in positive thinking. And that's the only way to get out of a sea of negativity is realize you can swim and you look for all the good. Man, that dude that wanted me to react to little TJ, it's going to be about 15 minutes and I'll do your reaction. Glad you made it, Gary. Oh, no, I would never try to block you out. Plus, I can't even hear you, Gary. I got to read your words. Now, if I put on some dark sunglasses or a welder's mask, then I'm trying to block you out. Or if I sit here like this the whole time, then I'm trying to block you out. But I would never do that to you. We're only 30 minutes into this? God. Yeah, it didn't take long at all. What has been going fantastic? Everything, except that last song I just reacted to, but everything. Gary, I keep telling people when they ask me how I'm doing, I almost feel bad telling people how good I'm doing. I feel amazing. I'm physically in better shape than I was when I was 27. Things are just going fantastic right now. Staying crazy busy, making money. I shot 2 commercials for a radio station today. Positivity, that is right, Chris. What's up, buddy? But see, Chris knows me. He sees me. I am working so hard on this positive thing, and it's paying off. I feel amazing. That doesn't mean I don't ever get pissed off or mad. Well, pissed off and mad, same thing. I don't ever have anything negative happen, but I try to get out of it as fast as I can. But that's how I'm doing. But I almost feel like I should be paying like some sort of subscription fee. I'm doing so good. I feel amazing. I'm not trying. Mark Matthews too. Whoa! See? Positivity. I got y'all here. Ain't seen Mark in forever. He shows up. I get to see Chris all the time in person, but I still like when he shows up here. Well, all the time. I see him 3 days a week when he comes to work. I've got a full weekend off coming up. Not this weekend, but next weekend. And which means I'll be doing other things. I think I'm going to take one day to just goof off and go do something. Me and Savannah will go somewhere. And if Dawn wants to go, she can go too. Yeah, Mark, I just took 2 weeks off, man. I've been busy. Yeah, man, y'all gotta hit that thumbs up button. Chris is good about that. I knew you were still listening, Savannah. I was just making sure. We're gonna do something. Yeah, I took the last 2 weeks off. I've been busy, and I just making money. And then last Thursday, I worked really hard in the morning, and then I told Savannah I didn't feel like doing the live stream. I was just going to hang out with her, so I hung out with Savannah instead of doing my live stream. It was good. We've been watching a lot of movies lately. We have this thing when we watch movies together, we'll just scroll through the menu and just pick one. Neither one of us seen it. Neither one of us know anything about it. We'll just pick it and watch it. We have better movie experiences that way than if we try to pick something. We watched one. It's called Oh shit! It was not called "Oh shit." Uh, it was actually a French movie dubbed into English. They did really good dubbing it. What was it called, Savannah?
Family Pack.
Family Pack. It was about a family that played this game kind of like Dungeons and Dragons as a family, and they got sent back to the 1400s, and that one was pretty good. We watched a movie. I think I told everybody. We watched a movie called Paul about an alien. That one was pretty good. See, since we just sporadically pick these movies, it's hard to remember the names. But Family Pack was pretty good. I think that one's on Netflix. It took us a while because every now and then the lips would look out of sync, and then that's when we realized it was actually done in French, but they dubbed it into English. So it's not as bad as the old kung fu movies, but you could definitely tell it was dubbed. No, it's called Family Pack. It's not called Dungeons and Dragons. I said it was like Dungeons and Dragons, kind of, sort of. I probably wouldn't have watched if it was Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, I actually pissed off a room full of people playing Dungeons and Dragons one time. I had this guy that liked to, I called him my backup DJ. He wasn't really my backup DJ, but he could DJ. And I really needed a night off. And his wife told me that he was over playing Dungeons and Dragons and told me where he was at. So I knocked on the door and they yelled to come in. And they were all in the living room. There's like 12, 18 of them, something like that, all crammed into this little apartment. And when I said, I hate to interrupt your little game, holy shit, they lost their minds. Oh, yeah, Mark, I love the old Kung Fu movies too, because the voices went nowhere near what the mouths were doing, but they were funny. But yeah, when I called Dungeons and Dragons a little game, oh, God. I don't think I could have said anything worse. Maybe if I flipped over the table, that might have made it the only thing that could have made it worse. Oddly enough, he refused to cover for me that night. I had to go to work. I'm trying to think of some of those other movies. We do it quite often. I would say, I'll say yes to that. Yeah, we'll go with that, Gary. But I mean, I would definitely say watch it. It's not going to kill you to watch it. Damn. I can see the movies in my head, but I can't think of the names of them. Like I said, with us randomly picking them, it's easier if you know the movie or if you set out to watch a movie. But yeah, I'd say that in the ballpark, Gary. That'd be an accurate description. Oh, and what was that other one? I'm not a I'm actually not even into that era. Savannah's into that era, but I enjoyed the movie. Um, oh, Mark, that's a great idea. That is a great idea. I don't eat candy anymore, but I definitely eat some of those. Huh. Uh, there was also a movie we watched with dragons or a dragon. That one was pretty good. Again, not my era or my genre of films, but I enjoyed that one too. Hmm. Very interesting. Oh, yeah. I'd rather them not even draw. I mean, There's printers. They could put their real pictures on there. Savannah, it's the one where she married the prince and they used her to sacrifice to the dragon. They threw her in the hole. No, I, I know. Hey, what's up, Spec? You have fallen behind, Gary. The nerve of you having a life. You slept through that movie, Savannah? Oh, yeah, you did fall asleep. You woke up for the end. Because remember, I told you as soon as she married the prince, I knew what they were going to do, that they were going to sacrifice her. Oh, shit, I got to do this guy's reaction. I don't know if he's still here or not. Hopefully, it won't be a long one. Yes, you were forced to wake up. Shit, it's 4 minutes and 6 seconds. All right, guys, I got to do this. I don't know if this guy's still here, but I'm going to do this reaction because I told him I would. So just in case he's been patiently waiting. I mean, there's no video, so I don't guess I have to watch. I can listen. All right, dude, if you're still here so far, no, Mark, I don't do them on here because if I play it out loud here where y'all can hear it and they do a copyright on me, then I don't make money off my live stream. So this is the only way I do them live. You get to see and hear what I think about the song, and you can always listen along on your own, but I don't do the sound on here because I don't want to do this for free. So dude, if you're still here, so far I like it. I was a little nervous at the way it began because his voice, the way it didn't sound like him, and it didn't really sound like a good mix. Sound like the music was going to overpower. But now that it's actually started the verse, I'm liking it so far. Yeah, but Mark, before you go asking for a cut, well, I did just get a raise, so I think now instead of 0.0003% of a penny, I think I'm making like 0.0008% of a penny. So don't be asking for a loan. All right, let me start this song back. The guy's still here. Where'd he go? Man, I almost repeated what he said. That would have cost me my monetization too. Well, where'd that guy go? Did he leave and block me? Oh, there he is. Jabari Williams. Jabari, if you're still here, dude. Let's see. Oh, yeah. All right, I gotta hang on. I'm trying to do this guy's reaction. 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 Jabari, if you're still here, Thank you, especially after the first reaction I did. Like I said, I had got put off a Lil TJ because he just started doing the same other shit that everybody else is doing. This song I actually like. I like the mix of it. I like the beat of it. Bass has got a good kick to it, but maybe turn his vocals up a little bit more. Like I said, I was a little nervous at the intro because he sounded a little, definitely sounded thin in the vocals, but now it's picked up. So I'm liking that. All right. So yeah, Spec, that's how that works, dude. I have to do that kind of shit. Mark, if you're feeling like a prostitute off of that, whoo! If that was all the money I was making off of you, I wouldn't be your pimp, that's for sure. You'd have to love them long time, long time. Yeah, Spec, I'm see, I don't when they do that, and it's supposed to take 48 hours. Oh, you couldn't edit it out. Okay. See, I don't edit mine out. I just do I dispute it, and within 48 hours, it usually gets released unless it's one of the bad companies. There's some that really, really don't like me. SME is very annoying. They block my videos just to be annoying. But they always release them within 48 hours, but it just set me up. Huh. Usually it gives me but maybe it's because were you live when you did that? That could be why. Man, I got these headphones on. I'm talking so loud. That may be why. See, I released mine. Yeah, you ain't gonna intimidate me or make me do something that's just not gonna happen. Uh, but Spec, when I shoot mine, I don't. That's why I don't even chance it with the live stuff. I'm not gonna get hung up like that. Yeah, Mark, that popped up on my. It was on my home screen when I was logging in to get this set up for the live. Why am I still talking loud? I don't have the headphones on. When I was set up for the live stream, saw it. I definitely gonna have to check that out. Let me finish this guy's reaction for him. I don't know if he's still here. I know upset Alex. He didn't like his reaction. Yeah, that's why, dude. Wow. Yes, that's why I'm very cautious what I do on my lives, so that I don't ever get hung up like that. Why do I know that name? Huh. I ain't never had that problem though. When I shut it down, it goes down. All right, let me finish this guy's reaction real quick. We're about halfway done. Besides, Gary, this ain't your style of music, so I'm actually doing you a favor. Man, that delay is really bad. No wonder y'all ain't reacting so quick. Valkyrie Zero. I know that name for some reason. Hmm. All right, Javar, if you're still here, I actually like that. It was not It wasn't like the same old cliche shit that everybody's putting out. It's relatable. The mix was good. So good job, dude. See, Gary, I like that, dude. Let me take a picture of that. I don't remember why I know that name, but I can't think of. Oh, you. I mean, if you want me to listen to it during the live stream, I will, but you won't hear it. And you're already complaining that you didn't hear a rap song. So, or I guess it'd be considered rap. But Gerard, if you're still here, I like that, dude. So, thank you. But Gary, if you want me to check out your song, I'll do that right now. Well, not right now, in about 8 minutes. Maybe 10. Man, conversation dropped quick. You want me to do that, Spec? Is that what you're asking for? Because I can do that. All right. Take another picture. Well, y'all are giving me a lot of homework today. Give me something to listen to in the morning while I'm making name tags. Oh, you mean check it out now? Did I misread your comment? So, yeah, do that now. Okay. Let me search that one up. Boy, that's a whole bunch of stuff, right? I got to put my glasses on. All right, let me get over here. Oh, shit. Oh, let me open the comments here. All right. Nagis. Boy, I sure was hoping to rest that stuff up. Oh, A. Moderato. Whew, thank God I didn't have to type it all out. It popped up. All right. I'll check it out in just a few minutes, dude. I got it queued up. Well, I already queued it up, so I guess we'll be checking it out. Let me see how bad that delay is. All right. Damn. It's looking kind of bad. All right. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009. Wow. About a 10-second delay. And I'm hardwired. I'm not even on Wi-Fi. That's weird. Huh. Well, I was hoping you wouldn't be happy that it crashed, Gary. That would be kind of sad. If you were happy it crashed, you could have just turned it off. Yeah, Korean's number 2 on my list there, Mark. I sure wish Kansas would come back closer to where I'm at. I don't want to drive to San Antonio. They're coming to San Antonio, but I don't want to drive down to San Antonio to see them. But I enjoyed them enough that I would make that trip, but I don't like San Antonio. I don't like San Antonio or Houston. Dallas ain't much better. Okay, Savannah. Mark, I don't have any idea how they are. I'm hoping they're well adjusted and happy where they're at. I caught them a long time ago and hauled them off a long time ago. And they sold overnight. Well, they sold that day, the next day at the auction. I took them up the night before or the day before. And they sold pretty well. So right now there's no cows. I'm got a lot of shit I got to get caught up on. But then we're going to take about a 2-year break from cows. But we're also looking into preservation, land preservation. Just not letting anybody build, not selling for people to build on. Uh-oh. Gary, you know you're my buddy. As I do with 98% of people that tell me that I can use at my stand-up. No. Oh, Mark, riding female cows is not that big a deal. I mean, they'll buck you off. You get on a bull. I don't know if they're still open, but there's a place near here where you can practice bull riding. They're on practice bulls. They're broken down rodeo bulls that should be retired, but they still buck a little bit. They got some kick to them, but they don't chase you and hurt you. Yeah, Gary, I don't think I'll be using that, buddy. I don't know how to say it nicely. I know how to say it way mean. I usually say it meanly to people. But you're my friend. I don't want to say nothing mean to you. I ran 2 people off. How about that? No. There is nothing in that joke that works. In that joke that works. As a matter of fact, people do that to me so much. I actually wrote a joke about somebody giving me a joke. It went over pretty well. But it seemed like it encouraged more people to come up because they can't tell the difference between a joke and a true story. And it seemed like people thought I wanted them to tell me jokes or I needed them to tell me jokes. I'm not good at doing other people's material anyways. There you go, Gary. I'm sorry. Mark, see, it's all about balance. I didn't like it. Mark liked it. So 50-50. Hey, 2 people that just showed up, welcome. Feel free to jump into the conversation. We'll talk about pretty much anything. There's a few things YouTube don't let us talk about, just in case you're new and never been here. I'm all encompassing and welcoming. I kind of figured that when you switched to mangoes. I kind of figured that was part of the joke. You were just going to say stuff. See, Gary, that was funny, and I'm not saying that because it's Savannah. I know it's not her joke. She likes dad jokes, but I like that. I guess none of the new people are going to talk to us. Don't be afraid. We're a friendly bunch of people. It's weird me saying shit and then 10 seconds later seeing me say it on that monitor. Here it's live on time. And then my monitor over there, which is where I see what y'all see in the time y'all see it. Why do I have a 10-second delay? That sucks. It's okay, Savannah. Huh, Gary. I don't want to put all this on you, but oh, that one. Wah, wah, wah. That one wasn't that good, Savannah. So you're batting 50-50 right now. Wow. Yeah, I guess that would be worse. However, we most likely have like 27 minutes before I freeze up. It's like YouTube's been getting tired of me at about an hour and a half. So if it crashes, I appreciate all of you that are here. You're not a jinx, Gary. I mean, YouTube doesn't seem to care for you too much, but you're not a jinx, buddy. Remember, positivity. Think positive. Oh, Savannah. See, you're running people off. I'm just joking. You're not running them off. They just leave. They get tired of me. They're like, that guy, I hate him. And that's okay. Because I hate all of them that leave too. Ha ha ha. All right, let me check out Speck's song here. I can't pronounce all that, but you can see in the comments what it is. It's Tanaka. Hmm. Yeah, too much dad knows dad jokes for sure. Speck. This is, I don't know what I was expecting, but wow. Only 16,000 views in 7 years? Wow. Dude, dude, I love this, man. Sounds a little better, Savannah. Dude, I really like this. Man. Hey, Keith, what's up, buddy? I'm doing a I'm listening to a song. I'm not even reacting. Well, I'm kind of reacting to it. Spec suggested a song. Man, dude, that's something I would listen to like when I was driving, not like in a hurry to get somewhere, just kind of cruising. Well, they turned the comments off. Or people hating on him? That's weird. Dude, I really, really like this, man. I think if I was having like a party, not like a wild let's get wild and mess shit up party, just like a gathering, I guess. I don't know that I would call it one of the best guitar songs of all time, but I'm really enjoying this. This is something I would like if I had friends over. Oh, right as I say that, and he starts playing this solo. Dude, everything about this song is perfect. The mix, the vibe itself. The hell? Oh shit, it's over. Dude, thank you. That was outstanding. Man. I ain't saying that because you're my friend. I really enjoyed that. Huh. I'm still processing it. So it's not that's not part of the delay. I'm not frozen. I really enjoyed that, man. And you say he was around since the 70s, from the early 70s. I kind of get that vibe. It's like shit that I heard back in the 70s, but it still sounds fresh and new. Still relevant. I like that. There's a lot of finger gestures, and this right here gives it away 90% of the time because it saw the salad dressing. Ah, ah, ah. Hey, I whenever it's from, I dig the shit out of that song, dude. That was really good. So 2 out of 3 songs I've listened to today were really good. Thanks, Savannah. Man, that tone is amazing. Like I said, the mix, all of it was perfect. It, the as far as the mix with the instruments, when the ladies were singing, it just damn man. Yeah, that's something like I said. If I was just cruising or just having a get together at the house, I'd feel comfortable with that playing. I think anybody could listen to that and be okay with it. That was good, dude. Hey, y'all want to see Jackrabbit? When I was mowing yesterday, I don't know how he'll show up here, but check this out. It's not really coming in that clear, but see how big that rabbit is? He was watching me for like half an hour, and then I guess he figured I was close enough while I was mowing, and he took off, ran out into the woods. But that's the second time I've seen him out there while I'm mowing. They're out there all the time. We have a bunch of them. They're not ours, but there's a bunch that live out there. Mark, I agree. As with whiskey dust, I've noticed them doing that too. But oh no, that was a male. That's just how they look. I didn't mow over any babies. He just sits there and watches me. He'll turn as I'm going around because I start outside border and I mow inwards. So as I started getting close, he took off. But no, I've never run over a rabbit. I've run over some rats, but never a rabbit. I almost ran over a baby deer once, but it jumped up. So I stopped until it ran off. And no, if I ran over his baby, it would have ran off anyways. And they don't just have one, they have a small litter of them. But that's a male. They're about the size of a poodle. Maybe a little bigger. The average poodle, not those big tall things that some people have. An average poodle. Yeah, one of my friends in Alabama said our rabbits are bigger than theirs there. We have regular little rabbits here too, but those are the jackrabbits. The jackrabbits are big. And I don't even think that he's the biggest I've seen. I think there's bigger ones out there. I didn't get a picture of the Roadrunner. He was there when I first got there. I hadn't even got on the tractor yet when I saw him run through the yard. Everything is bigger in Texas. New people coming in. If you've never been here, just jump in the conversation. We'll talk about whatever. I have one spot left for a reaction. I did check that out, and did I not like it? It's been 2 weeks since I did this. I remember checking out, but I can't remember if I liked it. I kind of feel like I might not have, because I wasn't looking forward to telling you. I don't feel like I was looking forward to telling you. Let me double check. It might still be in my history, or it might not be. Am I spelling it wrong? Oh, I am. Yes. I did look that up and watch her. Which one did I watch? I like some of it, but I didn't like her that much. I watched, let me look at my history. A lot of people get upset because as a comedian, I view comedians in a different way than most people do. Most comedians view comedians in different ways. Oh yeah, Gary, you never do that, dude. They're gonna bite. History. I don't know if I can scroll back far enough in my history to find her to tell you which ones I watched. But I am scrolling back right now to see how far back I can go. Oh, it may not be on this. It may not be on my Sixx Daze one. It may be on my Bob Six one. Because all that's on here, I believe that all that's on here is what I check out on Sixx Daze. And I cannot, I don't think I can switch accounts. But yes, I did. Oh, wait, maybe I made a note. Usually I make notes when y'all tell me to watch stuff. Savannah, it's definitely an acquired taste. Most of us don't like it. All right. I'm looking to see if I made a note, dude. But yes, I did check her out. Huh. I really not have a note? Huh. Huh. Dude, I can't find it. But yes, I did check her out. But yeah, as a comedian, I mean, there's comedians that I find hilarious, just like anybody else would. But there's a lot that people think are hilarious that I just don't. But you know, some people don't find me hilarious. I always check on that stuff. Definitely has to be verified accounts. I just had Tammy Downs from Faster Pussycat on Instagram like one of my posts. It wasn't about Faster Pussycat. He just happened to see one of my memes and thought it was funny. But it is about your snack time, Savannah, so that makes sense. But yeah, I always check. I get shitloads of friend requests, especially on TikTok, and I have to keep blocking them. But I always check if it's not verified, it is most likely a scam, Keith. Because almost all celebrities, regardless if they're using their name or not, are verified for that reason. So if it didn't have the blue check mark, probably a scam. Not trying to rain on your parade. There was that one time y'all had me. I don't know the people that were involved here, but they had me rat to one of the comedian that they thought was hilarious live, or had me watch him live, and they couldn't believe that I hated him. He was just a racist dude that was saying racist shit, but trying to sound like he was joking. It was terrible. I didn't find him funny at all. Not even kind of, sort of. Oh, Gary, I found out how to shoot a video for you to show Brandy. Because when I did these radio spots, I had to do it this way. So I will shoot a video and get it to you. Matter of fact, I still have my email pulled up. So I will do it. I'll try to do it in the morning. I have to shoot some reaction videos in the morning. So I will shoot it in the morning and send it to you. I figured out how to do it. So, but it'll be through email. So I'll be sending it to your email. Before, when I tried to do it, I tried to do it on my phone and send it, but that won't work. So if I use my program that I do all my videos with, I can convert it to a file that will send. Because when I shot the 3 radio spots that I just shot, I converted them and emailed them to them that way. And it worked. Outstanding, dude. That's fantastic. Yeah, I will shoot it in the morning. Well, morning for me. And I'll send it to you right away before I start shooting my reaction videos. Because I don't have any mowing planned tomorrow. It's the day before I go back to my Walmart work week. So I will shoot it first thing and send it to you straight away so that you'll have it. But yeah, I meant to tell you that. Oh, and I probably should make a note. I don't think I'll forget that. Boy, we keep getting new people dropping in, but they don't want to join the conversation. They just drop in and go, "Oh, no, I'm not staying here. He doesn't juggle." Or maybe they don't like 38 Special. They see my shirt and they're like, "Oh, that sucks, man. I'm not going to watch this dude." Good. Don't. I'm trying to see if that's thunder. We've been getting rain at night or in the evening, late afternoon, evening. Yeah. Telling me it was too big to send. He probably thought it was one of those videos. You don't like 38 Special, Mark? You mostly just like Japanese bands, so you get a pass on that. I have a broad palette of music that I like. And I ran somebody else off. Ha, ha, ha. Remember, guys, if we freeze up, we got about 6 minutes before it's been happening. So if we freeze up, I appreciate y'all. And I'll be back next week. My little 2-week vacation made me feel good. I wonder why new people don't talk. They just sit and watch. I think I told you, I you really liked Periscope when we had that, when that was a thing. Because I turn on, people just watch me. They watch me watch TV or driving in my car. They were interested in what I was doing, about shopping and shit like that. I kind of like that. Aw, look at you, Mark. Hope you're not appreciating yourself while you're talking to us, because that's really creepy. How do I know when new people are watching? I don't really know 100% for sure unless they say so. But I get a notification when people pop in. It doesn't say they're new. So unless they say something, I don't know for sure. But a lot of these people they drop in and leave. And regulars who come here don't do that. They jump into the conversation. I mean, I think we got a couple of people that watch. Like Spec leaves it running in the background, but he still says stuff from time to time. Man, I got to check. I can't remember when your birthday's coming, Mark. I got it in my phone. I get a notification when it's your birthday. I need to be prepared so I can make out your birthday card. Nothing paranormal's happened. Savannah, you live here. You know nothing paranormal's happened lately. Not any good thing, not anything worth talking about. But that's the only way I can tell, Gary's, because most regulars or people that have been here will jump into the conversation because they know that there's no rule. I don't tell you. I tell you when paranormal stuff happens. No, I always tell you. We just haven't had anything really cool happen lately. Now, I don't tell you at night when you're about to go to bed because I want you acting all weird, or when I'm about to go to bed, I want you to sit there and it be playing in your mind like, oh no, Mr. Bill. Yeah, I don't know, Gary. I mean, people drop in and drop right back out, so I figure they don't know or they don't like what I'm doing. I got the whole world in my hands. Let's see. South America. Oh yeah, it tells me how. I have a little thing right here that tells me how many people are watching. You should be able to tell how many people are watching too. Now, in my analytics, it will tell me overall. They've been, Savannah, since Charlie is no longer with us. They've been less visual, but there's still noises and stuff that go on. Let's look, Gary, because it does tell me stuff in my analytics. Current viewers says I peaked at 7. The average has been 5 for today. Reach. I've gotten 18 views out of 561 impressions. Oh, it's going to take 2 to 3 days for me to know for sure, Gary, because they have to run. There's things they can't tell you live. You got ants. Yeah, I still have 6 too, Mark. How'd you get ants, Mark? Hope they're not in your pants. Make you want to dance. Audience retention. It will not tell me for a while. I currently have 100% likes. My average is 98.9. So there are some people that give me thumbs down. Audience, let's see. 100% of the people watching are subscribed. They won't tell me the age and gender yet. It tells me the device type. Oh, new viewers. It can't tell me yet, Gary. I don't need YouTube giving me inspiration for anything. Huh. Is that one of your kids, Keith, or is it you? Well, that's nice of them to come look. Roommate. Sorry, dude. My best roommate was the drummer for the band that I managed for a while. I hung out with them in the beginning. I kind of managed them towards the end, get them set up with some shows. I think he was my best roommate that I got along the best with. We're still friends to this day. Um, yeah, I think he was the best. I can't think of any other room. I've had several roommates, but he was the best. We got along great. We still get along. Damn, 6'8". That is a big foot, man. Yeah, so I guess at 6'8" and very large, you probably can't like be going, "Hey, dude, you need to do something." You just slap you around. Hey, we got 7 people in here now. Hey, new people, don't be afraid to join the conversation. Just talk. Just talk. No. I don't think that would have been the best roommate ever, Gary. No, he was the drummer for a band called Uzi Sweet. Not Uzi as in Oozie, Uzi, Uzi as the weapon. And sweet as in a room, not sugar sweet. New people, don't be afraid to talk. Hey, we haven't froze up yet. I got time for one more reaction. Or if you just want to ask questions, ask questions. You have a room full of people here that would give you good opinions or good advice. I answer almost anything. Just be sure you can handle the answer because it might not be the answer you like. I already ran one person off because he got upset about my reaction to his song. Oh, then you could probably take him, Keith. Good swift kick to the knee sideways. You want me to do that one? All right. I'll do that right now. Mark Matthews. Boy, we already ran somebody off. Ah, ha, ha. Crazy Sweet would be a good name. Okay, not search across my channel. What are you doing? Oh, I gotta go back to YouTube. Ah, ha, ha, YouTube. Funny. They popped up on my home screen when I logged in, but now that you've asked me to do this, they're not popping up on my home screen. Oh, as much as I love Dolly Parton, her and that Motley Crue, whatever you want to call that. Ugh. Are you kidding me? Huh. What the hell? Dude, I hope this is it. Oh, 8 hours ago. Okay, this is it. It looked like what popped up on my home screen. So, uh, almost sounds like the Ace of Spades at that very beginning. That's exactly what that is, dude. Of course, I like that. Um, yeah, he does. That whole thing, that that oh, it was if Dolly had done it by herself, it probably would have been okay. But they're using Vince's old original vocals. Vince can't sing like that. Even with Studio Magic, Vince can't sound that good now. Um, but yeah, I'm liking this song, but it is literally um the Ace of Spades rhythm, and she's even singing the same cadences in the rhythm of. Oh, dude, that's every bit of the Ace of Spades from Motorhead, which is great because that's one of my all-time favorite songs. Um, I don't know, Keith. I don't know why it does that. But they're definitely better to look at than Motorhead is. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. There's even hints of it in the solo. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not hating on it. Like I said, Ace of Spades is one of my all-time favorite songs. Everybody borrows stuff, and if you're going to borrow, you might as well borrow something that's dope. Definitely, very heavily influenced by that. Um, Sometimes I think I do, but I don't know if it's because you said something. But let me. I already got the gist of the song, so let me just crank it up for myself. Uh, a little bit. Yeah, I hear it a little bit, um, but I think they did that on purpose on the mix to make it sound a little fuller. Uh, because the way that song is done and coming. Oh, I guess I need to switch back over so I can see what y'all are actually saying. Um, I think they they added that in to try to make it sound fuller, but in adversely made it sound like that, which is cool. It's a good effect. Uh, but her voice is not. I don't think she could pull it off like sounding evil. Or maybe that was the intent. Maybe it was intentionally. Maybe it was just decided you're going to do it this way and this is what we're going to do. But I didn't like hear anything like out of place, like, oh my God, I'm becoming possessed. I didn't hear anything like that. Oh, well. Yeah. You can hear Mickey Mouse, Mr. Bill, Forrest Gump, Goofy, Hank Hill. I'm waiting to see if I get to do any radio spots using any of those voices. It's a radio station I listen to. I shot a couple of commercials for them today. I'm waiting to see if they accept them, and they said that they might send me some more work. So doing some promo spots, that'd be cool. I think it's funny when people will kind of start to make a suggestion like, you know who you'd look like? And I go, Bobby, I tell you what, I've been selling propane and propane accessories for a long time. Like, I don't know, I look kind of like Hank Hill. Especially with my glasses on. Propane and propane accessories. Oh, Mark, Gary, you might not know who Hank Hill is. Y'all watch Hank King of the Hill over there? I always forget I have an international audience. Yeah, you kind of do, Mark. You kind of do. Whole lot closer to Cartman than you did on that Bandmade. We did that contest. Oh, that's cool. Hey, we didn't freeze up yet. I hope I didn't just jinx it by saying that. I heard some voices. Like I said, it didn't. I don't know if y'all were hearing something other than what I was hearing. Is a bigger violent? Huh? I saw a meme that said the girl on Forrest Gump is a bigger violent. Oh, villain? She was a real C word. And it was only once she was dying that she, once she had AIDS, that's when she started changing. But yeah, the way she did Forrest, and that's very realistic though. That happens a lot. But she was definitely not a good person. Not judging her. I had my time of not being a very good person. Very large part of my life. Oh, dude, I thought you were talking about in the song. I did not hear anything coming out other than what was in the song. So, that's very real possibility. I'll have to watch the playback and see if I can hear it, and I'll have to tell y'all next week. But I didn't hear anything like that. I just heard the mix in her voice. Oh, no, there was not. I didn't hear any of that. I thought you were talking about in the mix of the song. I even cranked the song up. So during the chorus, I could hear different tones, but not what y'all are talking about. I didn't hear anything like that. Why? I like all that stuff. I don't want that stuff to go away. You realize how much stuff happens in our house? And I would never Google old priests and young priests. That just not, I don't think that's something I want in my search history. Huh. I'll watch the playback and see if I can hear them. I don't tell you. I mean, we have so much shit happen here that it takes something really weird to make us go. But Gary and Mark heard them. So that's two of them. But I don't know, dude. But now I'm definitely going to have to watch the playback of this. I have to remember where it was at. You couldn't make out what they were saying? Because we've caught two on audio before. We left digital recorders out when we weren't here, and we heard a boy talking, and then a man tell him to shut up, and then he broke our recorder. And the next time we left a recorder out, he broke it right away. We think he moved, though. But I had two digital recorders that I used in class. Oh, no, that had to be coming from in here. My microphone had to be picking that up. My microphone's pretty sensitive. Y'all can hear me tap my fingers. Too low and unclear? Yeah, I'll go back and watch the playback. Because now I'm curious. Oh, boy, am I curious. Me too. I'm curious. Me too. Damn, we made it through. We got like 10 minutes left. Yay. Thanks, YouTube. I even backed that song up, Melissa, because I thought you meant in the song. So my microphone had to be picking something up. Probably because we were talking about paranormal crap earlier and I said nothing had been happening. You might have. Huh. Yes, first time on a stream. I've caught spirits. Used to, when I would shoot videos on my phone, people would see orbs all the time. And I did catch that one actual ghost that flew over my head. Have you ever heard of bat metal? No. Is that where they like just play drums with bats and beat on guitars? I'm so glad I can still read all this stuff without my glasses on. Huh. I'm okay with it happening here. I ain't scared. However, if that word gets out that I had a haunting on my videos, woo, that could be good for my channel. I'm still trying to find some haunted places to shoot some videos for y'all. It's going to be kind of boring since I don't get all freaked out, but But yeah, it's possible, dude. This microphone picks up pretty good. I got new glasses, but they're just normal. I mean, for reading mostly. But as you can see, I can obviously read your messages without my glasses on. There's only a few things, like when there's a big message, that'll get jarbled up. But I mean, I don't have to have them. I need them, but I can get by without them if need be. My last optical appointment went well. Hey, I'm coming up on my 1 year of being insulin free. I'm super proud of that. I was just telling somebody the other day, I'm more proud of beating diabetes than I am of beating my addiction to Girl Scout cookies. I'm proud of that too, don't get me wrong. But the fact that I beat diabetes the way I did, I am quite proud of that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's hard to believe it's been almost a year. I believe September will be 1 year. I'll have to go back and double check for sure, but me and my mom were just talking about it the other day. Keith, I started weaning myself off of it, and I told my doctor I quit taking it. I think it was like 11 days. I knew I had my appointment coming up, so I felt safe about it. I quit taking it. 11 days later, I had my appointment, and she said, your numbers are really good. And I was like, just so you know, I have not had insulin in 11 days. I got to, once I started, because I started doing, I went back to being a vegetarian in February, started intermittent fasting. I believe it was in April. And as I did that, my numbers started to drop and stabilize to where I wasn't really needing the shot. So I had backed off of the slow release one, which I only had to take at night, because taking it, well, a lot of times would cause me to plummet down low, and I'd have to take shit to bring my blood sugar back up. And then I just started backing off because I was supposed to take the fast release before each meal. So I was only taking it 2 a day, since I was only eating twice a day. And I dropped it down to 1 a day. And then I just quit. And 11 days later, so 6 months after that appointment, my numbers were still good. And I still hadn't gone back to it. And she was concerned. So when I did my optical appointment, and there's no sugar behind my eyes are perfect. There's no sign of diabetes whatsoever in my eyes. Everything looked good. So I have an appointment coming up in September. I have 2 appointments. I have one to check this spot on my head to make sure it's not cancer. I'm not showing any signs of cancer, so it shouldn't be cancer. But she removed it off of my stuff with my last appointment. So September, when I go back in, I'm going to lay down a few more ground rules for them. Like, I'm not coming back every 6 months. I'll come back once a year. And if they don't like that, I'll just quit going altogether. But in doing my research and finding out that, yeah, then I got to Outland. Outulin. Yes. But when I started doing my research, doctors know that long-term insulin use is not good for you. So trying to keep me on insulin kind of pissed me off. But it seemed like they kept trying to keep me on stuff, and I'm not trying to do that. If I can heal myself and get better, I'm going to do that. That's like I've upped my cholesterol level a little bit, because in my research, what used to be a good cholesterol level, we weren't having all the problems with dementia. Now that they have us as where they at, as low as it is now, dementia has spiked. And there are ties between cholesterol, low cholesterol levels, and dementia. So I've upped mine a little bit. They don't like it, but I'm comfortable where I'm at health-wise. I'm in fantastic shape. I sleep well. Everything is well. So, and I'm not telling any of y'all to just do what I did, but I would say explore and do research, because there's a lot of stuff they ain't telling us. There's no money in healthy people or dead people, so they try to keep us sick. All right, let me get off my soapbox. It's time to start winding down, guys. No, sir. Nope. You can Google that and find out that no, that is not true. But you can look on YouTube. There is a whole host of educational videos on YouTube. And when I first started doing my research, I didn't just watch one person go, oh my God. I watched like 10, 15 people. And when all of these people who are not tied into each other are saying the exact same thing, it's kind of worth trying. So that's when I started working hard at it. You know, I exercise, I stay active, eat extremely healthy. I don't overeat. I don't eat sweets. I completely removed processed sugar from my diet. I do not have any processed sugar. My only fix is caffeine. And I know it's good to get off of it, but I don't feel like getting off of it. I like caffeine. We all got to have our little vices. But anyways, by the time y'all see this, guys, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I appreciate you being here more than you ever will know. Gary, I will shoot that video in the morning for Brandy. Yeah, I'm going to, hey, do that, Gary. Send me the timestamp so that I can go specifically to it so that I know where I should be hearing it. I'd appreciate that. But I'll shoot that video for Brandy and I'll send it to you. That is correct, Spec. That's exactly why I've done what I've done, because people who are addicted to Girl Scout cookies are high risk for dementia. That is exactly right. Water and cholesterol are very important for brain function. That is absolutely correct. Mark, I'm glad you made it, buddy. I appreciate all of you so much. I hope you have a great week. I'll be back next week. Same Bob time, same Bob channel. Y'all take care, man. Peace.